eclipse time of year. So the idea of this this meeting with those of you who turned up, if you're interested, is I'll pull a card or two for you guys. I know that in the past you've been more than willing, Holly, to bring out some stories. So I expect more of the same today as well. And Diana showed an interest as well.
I came here thinking I was going to be very quiet because I never seem to shut up, and I didn't want to take all the time every time. But
no, I'll shut you up. Don't worry. I'll do it politely.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, so there's a great full moon energy right now, and it's just right on top of us. So I would love to make the most of that and pull some cards in this time. And again, whoever's interested, just speak up and bring a topic to the table. We'll find a suitable question together, and I can't guarantee that we'll spend a huge amount of time on drawing cards, but we'll make a few cards and readings for you if you're interested, that is. And basically, whoever wants to start, get the ball rolling.
I'd like to let anybody else start, but if not, I'm willing.
Speak second. You'd have to unmute yourself if you're interested in me to draw a few cards.
Yeah, I'll jump in, Marcus.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've seen your a couple invitations over the past months, and so I'm jumping in for the first time here.
Yeah.
Curious because I noticed you were asking about the full moon energy, and I always notice that I'm really kind of more elevated, more energy, more inspired during this time. And so thought this was a great opportunity just to get a little bit deeper into it. So I didn't have a question prepared, but just in general, or thematically, I'm curious about, is there right now in this time and space, is there some action that would be optimal for me to take in my own personal development, whether this is an internal process or maybe an external action, just looking for, some general direction maybe right now that I should be moving towards or action I should be taking. So I don't know if that's too general. You need something more specific, or I'm just looking for themes.
I think sometimes specific questions will naturally call for specific answers.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes general questions bring more generalized type answers, but it's not black and white. Yeah. You're always going to hear what you need to hear. You're always going to, maybe Holly, if you can mute yourself. Well, I don't know what, somebody's got something in the background there. Don't know who. Yeah. So, yeah, and sometimes, general questions are just the perfect ones. And if you need a specific answer, you'll get it. The key to any question is not actually whether it's specific or general, but more if the question is sincere and felt on a deep level. So if there's a deep desire to know something, if there's an inquiry inside, if there is this part of us that genuinely wants to know, genuinely is interested, more than just window shopping type energy, right? Mm-hmm. Which will sometimes bring to the cards a little bit of, ooh, what you going to show me today? It's like window shopping. Mm-hmm. Then you get something, superficially interesting sometimes, most of the time, when you're asking from that level of awareness. But if you're asking from a sincere level, that's all that's really asked for. So the generality is less important than the energy or the vibe that you bring to the table.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you having said that, maybe I can narrow it down just a little, is that, yeah, I have a lot of energy that has no form right now.
Okay.
And I feel like it's tending towards trying to be very loving and creative energy. And I'm not sure how to shape it. And I was wondering if there's any clues in the universe right now to kind of help me direct it in some sort of way that gives me that honors it, I guess, is the best way to say it.
Okay, so a lot of loving, creative energy that you would like to channel in the most efficient way.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Then breathe with me. Let's draw a few cards. Just repeat your question one last time.
Yeah, I would like to know how to direct this, the loving, creative energy that I'm feeling right now into this world in a productive, efficient way.
Great. We'll call upon your guides and mine. Well, okay. Didn't take long. Okay, so I would just draw a card or two and see what comes up, but because I don't want to spend a huge amount of time just focusing on it, but I do want to give, a bit of value where it's due. So you get 3 cards that flopped up straight away. They just came out on my hand. So I picked the cards up. They were like, no, take these. So these 3 cards is going to be your reading. And it's very, this is the first one. And these two reversals came afterwards.
Yeah.
So let's look at the first one, because the first one always leads the show, as it were. It gets the ball rolling, and it speaks about a narrative, which your question talks about as well. It would suggest that the real focus, or one of the important stories in your life, are about you reframing your perspective a little bit about where you are standing. And what that looks like sometimes is a shifting of the way you think about things. Not a shifting that is, oh, I need to look at this with a little bit more clarity. It's more, I'm not looking at my life situation right now with the best viewpoint or standpoint. And there's a part of me that would like to be aware of where I am with a different focus, or a slightly different attitude, if you like. Does that resonate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this brings up questions for you. Questions that you are the only one qualified to answer, which are something like, hey, what is my perspective of where I am right now that's not serving me, for example? What would I like to stop thinking about? Very simply, is a great question to ask. What do I find myself thinking about way too much, and that's absolutely unproductive and actually not valid or more valuable for where I am right now in my life. And where would I like my head to be? What would I like to be thinking about on the moment I wake up and the moment I go to sleep? You know, not just during those active thinking times a day, but where would I like my head to be at? And what perspective? How would I like to be viewing the world and my world, my life? Because this card is very much about this, about a transition of thinking, and a transition of a perspective, of traveling from one perspective to another, and that conscious effort that we have to do in order to make that happen. Because so we sometimes just shift our attitudes or shift our ways of thinking through life's events and the influences that come up in our life, and those more natural organic changes in the way we look at ourselves, they happen very slowly and very gently usually, and most of the time unconsciously. But this is talking about a conscious shift. This is speaking more of, okay, I'm not going to wait for nature to like force me into some sort of change. I want to actually make a conscious change of the way I'm looking at my life and my world. And so it brings up these questions of basically, very simply, how am I looking at myself and the world and life that doesn't serve me? And how would I like to be looking at the world and my life, which would serve me more?
Yes.
It's a great place to start as far as the guidance that's coming from these cards. And then you get the Devil and the Four of Pentacles reversed, and they're both upside down. And they take this same question and they'll make it a little bit deeper. Well, not just a little, but maybe they'll ask you to ask more profound questions about certain stories that potentially you may be ignoring or bypassing. And I say ignoring or bypassing specifically because with two cards reversed and when the Devil himself is reversed, there could be something that you're just you don't want to look at, and it needs looking at. It might not be the most scary thing in the world, as the Devil sometimes does represent, but it's scary enough for you to avoid owning something. And when I say owning something, I mean that, you know, the Devil refers to how we're chained to lower vibrational life, okay, in a very simplistic translation of that card. There are 1,000 ways that we're stuck in this world and very much tied to our physicality, right? There are 100 ways which we have adopted habits and taken on certain programming that keep us a little bit chained to a lower vibration or a lower way of thinking, a lower way of feeling, and a lower way of acting. That all turns into habits. And the Devil speaks about, hey, the Devil is simply shining a light on these more sticky type of habits, whether they're emotional, mental, or physical. It doesn't really matter, but sometimes they're physical. Sometimes they relate to our physical body. Sometimes they relate to our work self, and they relate to our relationship very often with the physical world. Because the Devil comes hand in hand with this Four, we need to read these cards together. So they both need to be seen a little bit together. And this Four can be a beautiful message of holding on to what we love, and it can be a slightly twisted message of, hey, if you hold on too strongly to where you are, you will feel stuck and stagnant. And if it's coming up specifically with the Devil, which is saying, hey, you're holding on, you're chained to, whether subconsciously or consciously or not, whatever. The idea is to be conscious of these chains. You're chained to a couple of habits, maybe a few stories in your life that are holding you back, that are keeping you tied a little bit, that may feel materially comfortable, that may feel quite they may help you feel safe.
Yeah.
But safety is not the only thing that you're looking for. And sometimes our desire for stability and safety will dominate our desire to lift ourselves up and take ourselves to experience new things and to find a life that feels a little bit more aligned with our passion and purpose. Because passion and purpose and stability don't always go together. And there may be a fear of dropping something, letting go of one or two of these pentacles that gives you that sense of stability and security. That is actually maybe blocking your ability to move to a different perspective of where you are in life. Does any of that relate?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, I think what your reading really landed what I was orbiting around, I think.
Okay. So you know what it's talking about, and can you identify some of those habits?
I think so, but like you had mentioned with the devil, it's a place I don't want to go.
Yeah. Devil is such an interesting card, really, because nobody really likes it. No, I mean, I know the odd person does. Don't get me wrong. I bumped into lots of people who've been playing with the tarot for such a long time, like the devil. Ooh, I love it when the devil comes along, and they're all excited because their experience has given them, enough lessons to tell them that actually the devil isn't a bad thing.
Yeah.
But the majority of people don't look at the devil like that. The majority of people will have the stereotypical negative connotation of this card. But the devil is here to spell out or to shine a light, his torch on that which is very low vibration. When I say very low vibration, it's not necessarily bad, but it's the things that we feel stuck in.
Yeah.
It's the muddy dirt that we feel stagnant in and unable to move from. He shines a light on the fears that cause us to hold on to stories that are not very beneficial or useful for us in the bigger picture. He has the bad reputation because he represents, or his presence represents, us being stuck, but he's not the one making us stuck. Yeah. He's actually the one that's shining a light on how stuck we are. Doesn't do anything about it. He doesn't help us out of it.
Yeah.
He's not like, I'll give you a hand, mate. No, he's just saying, look how stuck you are. And he might even laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that laughter, we got two choices. We can also laugh at how stuck we are, or we can cry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the laughter can only come when we realize that we hold the power to choose whether we stay stuck or not.
Yeah.
And the crying comes when we think we're powerless. We
Yeah.
can't do anything about it. That's really when the devil is scary. When we have convinced ourselves that we are powerless to transformation and change that may or may not be needed.
Mm.
And consequently, you know, this Six of Swords speaks very clearly about it's time to shift your perception of life. It's a guy rowing, you know, to maybe a woman and a child across some waters. It sounds like it's you taking okay, so on the surface it's three figures, but these three figures are different parts of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So this is us consciously, the masculine, consciously moving our subconscious and inner self from one position to another so that we can perceive our life differently. But in order to do that, we probably have to let go of some of the things that we feel overly attached to.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to let go of some stories that feel, you know, feel stable and safe, but are not, their stability is defined by not moving.
Yeah.
And the problem with not moving is that everything moves.
Yeah.
And when we experience ourselves in the real, you know, in the essence and metaphysical truth of life, there's nothing that ever is still. However, we experience that stillness. We experience things slowing down. We experience being stuck and being stagnant. And these cards are speaking about, hey, do you consciously want to take yourself to actually be able to look at your life from a different point of view? Because in order to do that, you're going to have to face certain of your fears.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to be willing to let go of some of the things that you're holding on to, not all of them, just some of them. That may well be work related, it may well be money related, it may well be stories like this, because yeah, it's scary to let go of some of those stories, but if we do so with an uplifted energy and a desire to be a more vibrant and beautiful, loving version of ourselves, usually the universe will get on board and help us out.
Yeah.
Is there anything else come up for you?
No, I feel very, I don't want to say complete, but certainly the way you've given me a framing that creates kind of an organizing principle around what I brought up to you. So yeah, I feel kind of completed, and I really, really am grateful to know you and to receive that reading, Marcus.
Great. Well, I love that you turned up. As I said, we're right in the middle of this full moon energy. We've got to make the most of it. I've done hundreds and thousands of readings over the years, and I found that, you know, people who pick these days to do the readings always slightly more powerful than any other day.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you, but it's something that repeats itself over and over and over again. The full moon, especially the full moon.
Yeah, definitely powerful and impactful, and I appreciate it very much.
Great. Well,
you.
thank you for speaking up and sharing. I love that. Who else would like to? Holly, you want to draw a card? We haven't. I don't have. Oh yeah, we've got a little bit. We only got a few minutes.
I managed to get a lot of wisdom from both of the insights that you gave, both Diana and Mike. And I just have to tell you, I adore the way you dig into things. Myself, I'm in the same sort of place that I've been in the past many times we have spoken. I am looking for my next incarnation of self and place and everything. And I keep exploring options. I even keep going places and looking at options. I am widely thinking. I am trying to remain open. I brainstorm in a million different directions. I get ideas. I feel inspired. And I wake up the next day and go, oh, come on, that's not it. And I have a new idea and a new inspiration. I don't want to say I'm stuck, but I'm kind of stuck. I can't seem to find the actual forward momentum that gets me somewhere other than wondering what the hell is next. And I think that's
How good are you
exactly
at just? How good are
that's-
you at just sitting in your body and feeling?
what's that?
How good are you at sitting in your body and just feeling where you are?
I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I try. I've, tried the techniques of like my body scan and, all of that.
I'm
But
not talking about body scan. I'm just talking about sitting with your feelings.
I try. I feel like I need more time for that than I have for that.
Really?
Yeah. Or than I make for it.
Really? I was gonna say. I mean, I don't know if I buy into that one, girl.
This is why I adore you and your approach. Yes, I don't make enough time for it. I
Yeah.
have it, but I don't make it.
Okay. I just drew a card for you. Don't need a question.
Okay.
I know your question. You know your question.
Well,
whatever. You're gonna like the card, but you might not like the practice that comes from it.
Okay.
By the sounds of it, which is why I asked.
Well, I might love it. I love self-exploration and yeah, oh hey, look, everything's rosy and beautiful and we can have everything we desire if only we get down to it.
What does it mean, get down to it?
It means know what the hell I'm looking for. That's what it means.
Okay. So if I throw that question out there, so what are you looking for, Holly?
For all the things both Mike and Diana were looking for today. I'm looking for all the things you're looking for, even though you haven't told me what they are. I'm looking for all the things, Marcus, all the things.
Okay. How do those things feel, Holly?
Expansive.
Do they? What does expansive feel like? Gosh, I don't know what that feels like.
It feels like the blue of the sky.
Does it? What does the blue of the sky feel like?
Me.
What does you feel like?
I don't effing know.
Okay, here we go.
I could take that so far.
No. I mean, if you bump into an I don't know, that's good. Because words you don't lack. Words are easy for you.
Yeah.
Ideas are natural for you. And the thing is with words and ideas, we think we know what they mean, but they mean something different to somebody else. They seem like they're rigid with definitions and stuff, but they're kind of fluid in many ways. Ideas are fluid. The ideas behind words are very fluid. But one thing that's inside of, behind, above, and separate from the differences of words is the similarity of feelings. When you feel joy, I can guarantee that it's pretty similar to when I feel joy. When you feel love, I think it's similar to when somebody else feels love. We're going to have different ideas about it. And we're going to express it in ways that do not sound the same. But feelings connect us all. If you feel something, you know, and I'm empathic enough or just sensitive enough or have the capacity to feel the same, I'll feel the same. And it doesn't matter that you're wherever you are in the States and I'm the other side of the world. I'll feel it. Words can join us together too, a little bit, but it's kind of cold. Emotions connect us vibrationally really fast, really quickly. The message of this 10 of Cups is not about figuring out what you want, because that's all head stuff. It's about practicing feeling who you are. No, and I said, and I deliberately skipped all the stories and went straight to who you are. Because I said, well, what do you want? And you said something, and then I go, well, what does that mean? You said something else, and I said, well, what does that mean? And you said me. And that's the most honest thing. What you're looking for is you. You're not looking for a place. You're looking for yourself. We're all looking for ourselves. The thing is, we think we're so smart that we know who we are. And so we stop looking. Because we're probably smarter than the average Joe. So, well, if I'm smarter than the average Joe, I must know who I am, right? Wrong. We still don't know who we are. And when I asked you, who are you, or what does you feel like, you said, I don't know. That's the beauty, and that's the honesty. We don't know who we are, how we feel. But we can ask. And we can go there.
So I would like to say something to address that. I think I do know that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for me. But when I say that I'm looking for a place, I'm looking for the place that can most nurture my search.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, of course you're not. That's what you're telling yourself. That's what it looks like on the surface. It looks like you're looking for a place on the surface. And that's probably where you're going, not wrong, but probably what's blocking you. Because you're trying to figure out what that looks like. And you can't figure it out by looking in your head, by looking on the map, by dissecting diverse ideas and making boxes and ticking things. Well, this has that, but it doesn't have this, and that, blah 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 blah. You know, and doing all that intellectual stuff. You find it simply by feeling how you want to feel. You've gone through all the processes of looking and looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, and you've done hardly anything about being.
Well, that's not really true. I do spend every day trying to be mindful of
Wonderful.
everything, and I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful for the.
I'm going to change what I just said.
Okay.
You been looking a lot and thinking a lot, but you haven't been feeling a lot. You've been thinking about what you want, but you haven't been feeling how you want to feel. We don't think that that's an important practice, but it's the most important practice. You're looking for something to make you feel good in about all sorts of stories in your life. And that's why I cut you off and I said, no, you're not. You're not looking for a place to make you feel something or to help you be the person. That's the backward way of looking at things. You're actually, what you really want to do is practice being how you want to feel in the place that you would like to attract, and just focus on that feeling. Forget the place, forget the details, forget the where, forget the physicality of the story. You're not there yet. You've got to ground the place which is your home by feeling, by consciously choosing to feel what home feels like. And forget home. Feel what you feel like.
So here's the problem I face in that, because I don't disagree with you on any of that.
Yeah.
But where I am, I won't say I'm overstaying my welcome. I am welcome here. But where I am limits me in ways I am not comfortable being limited.
Okay, I understand that.
That's why I'm trying to move forward.
No, I understand that completely. I understand that completely, but I'm going to maybe just throw a simple idea out there. That maybe you can unlimit yourself for a while by choosing to be ecstatic where you are.
I'm in a friend's back bedroom. I came here for 3 months.
You don't, okay. I'm not the judge.
No,
I'm definitely not the jury. They've gone. They've buggered off. If you think you're going to convince me that what I just said is wrong,
I'm trying to give you what seems.
I understand how, I understand the challenges, but the beauty is this. If you can practice feeling ecstatic with all the limitations that you have of where you are right now, everything will change.
Ecstatic is a stretch. I can be very happy here.
I deliberately picked ecstatic.
I'm pretty good here.
I mean, of all the cards that talk about ecstasy, this is the one, right? This is the one. It's not just, oh yeah, I'm okay with where I am. I'm all right. I'm content. No, find the ecstasy, find the joy. I picked that word on purpose because this is not just a little bit of okayness. Yeah, if you practice feeling okay, you'll just attract more of the same where you are. But that's not what you want. You want ecstatic. You want full-on joy. And I'm saying that, you know, it's not realistic to be walking around all day full on joy. I mean, you know, when you've got all these physical prompts that are telling you otherwise. But what you can do is take 15 minutes out, or even 20 of that really, really busy day where you don't have too much time to do it, just to practice feeling that ecstasy and that joy. And when your mind starts going, yeah, but, you just go, shut up. Let's just get into the joy. Let's get into the love of where I am. Oh my God, look how lucky I am to be where I am right now, okay? Look how amazing it is. Oh my God, I'm so abundant, I'm so wealthy, I'm so rich, I'm so powerful. You know, go there, dive into it. Dive into, even if it's just 20-minute practice a day. If you do that twice a day, and I know you have the time to do it twice a day.
I think I do.
Yeah,
I,
you do.
I do, and maybe I'm wrong, but I do think I do that. There's great stuff, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what limits me, because when I hear wonderful advice like you just gave, I'm like, I think I do that, and I don't think I'm being delusional.
Okay. So what's this card about?
When I see that card, I think like, yeah, all the possibilities are open to me.
Great.
All the possibilities. There's nothing that limits me except me.
Well, you know what would limit you? A home.
Old stories?
A home.
A whole, well, unless, I mean, of course, yes, it would put a container around things.
Yeah.
But it would be by choice.
Yeah.
Because every limitation I experience is by choice. Even this one.
And this one.
It's maddening. I have no one to blame. I don't want anyone to blame, but I have no one to blame.
It's beautiful when you got nobody to blame. Isn't
I
it?
know. I know. It's really wonderful. It truly is. Lucky me. And I mean that with all sincerity. I laugh at myself all the time. I laugh at my issues all the time.
Well, maybe there's just one cup missing here. Maybe just one.
What's that one? I can't see. Oh. Take the damn cup.
Maybe there's just one cup missing.
Is that what just came out? That other one?
Yeah, that one just came out. Maybe it's just one cup that is missing from your emotional practice, whatever that is. You know, when you said you think you're doing that, I'm talking about doing a physical. I'm just talking about taking 20 minutes out of your life or 15 minutes out of your life to actually do a practice. I'm not talking about trying to just be happy during your day and do your thing. No. I'm talking about an actual practice that you set time, you light a candle, you drink your water, you can get your tarot cards out if you want, but you actually actively choose to shut your mind off for 15 minutes and just feel into the abundance that you have. I'm not talking about trying to keep trying to walk around your daily life doing your things in a happy way. I'm not talking about that. That's not the practice. They're different.
I will try it.
Great. Because it's there. It has to be at least 10 minutes. Because otherwise 10 wouldn't be. Probably it has to be 14 minutes.
Okay.
And in that 14 minutes, maybe you can practice grabbing that cup, grabbing whatever it is. Identify the cup that's the hardest for you to feel. It's probably not gratitude. It's probably...
Great question.
Find the cup that's the hardest for you to grab and grab that one and focus your practice on that. And it might be different from one day to the next. And this isn't just a one-day practice. This is an everyday practice. And again, as I said, it can be different. That cup can be different from one day to the next. Maybe the hardest thing for you to feel one day is abundance, and the other one is satisfaction. The other day it's joy. The other day it's just appreciation, whatever. Ask yourself, hey, what am I missing today? Call in that and just get creative in your visualizations. See if you can draw it in from your toes to your head and really feel that body and feel your body fill with that feeling. Even if you can feel that feeling just for half of the 14 minutes, just for 7 minutes, it's going to be transformation.
Thank you.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed this, and it's a reminder of how, all of this was about the human condition. And so it's just so hugely relevant, every one of the readings. And Holly, for what it's worth, I heard something you said, and I'm very observant of my own language, when I'm speaking and when I'm having inner dialogues, to see where my limiting beliefs are. And you said something that really just like piqued my interest. You said, I want a place that nurtures the search, my search, I think you said. And I was expecting you to say, because this is what I was working on for myself, finding a place that nurtured my soul. So maybe, just maybe, your focus on your search is the thing you're doing. And it's almost like anything we battle, we're just going to continue to create and manifest in our lives, right? So I thought it was really interesting that you chose to say it the way you said it. And then later it became apparent why you said it, because while you're searching, you're in a place that isn't nurturing you, right?
Right.
But I wonder how much, how much you're focusing on what you don't have, as opposed to, as Marcus says, it's so easy for us to get so hung up on that we don't, we're not in our bodies and we're not feeling the wonder and the beauty and all that we have at the moment. But that's where the challenge and the beauty is, right?
I mean, part of the reason I think that I phrased it that way is because I don't think the search ever ends. I don't think I found it, and I don't really want there to be, because I want to find the next thing after that. I like the search. I'll say that too. That's why I'm so able to laugh at it and go, oh my gosh, I'm in the same place, still here. Because this is, as far as I can tell, this is life. This is the story. This is what we're here to do. And I'm here to learn another piece. I'm here today, right now, to learn another piece. So I appreciate you telling me what you heard. Thank you.
Yeah, and I may have misunderstood, because I don't know your story, but I think on another call too, you were searching for that place to live. And so I wasn't talking about the broader search, because that's, like you said, an unending one, right? And that's what, keeps life so engaging and beautiful. But I thought it was a geographic place. And
That too.
Yeah.
It is.
And,
Yeah, but you want that search to end.
Yes.
That search to have not an end. And maybe it's not like I'll be here forever and ever.
Right.
I just would like a place now where I can spread out a little of my own things and surround myself with my own tools and see what comes next. And that could be geographical, and I dislike winter, and I am in a winter zone, so I'm trying to do it before I get to another damn winter.
Well, try that practice.
I'm going to.
And yeah, put your phone on timer, at least 14 minutes, and see what cup you need to call in, and see how creative you can be about inventing a story in your own head in that moment to feel that feeling. And I love that all of your cards and readings were, quite, I don't know, they felt quite universal in many ways, and hopefully more than one person will bump into this video and get something from it too. Much love to you all, guys, and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you.
have a happy full moon, and all the best to you.
Thank you, Marcus.
That's you too.
Thank you.
Much love.
Thank you, Marcus.
Much love.